So what's going on there? At the beginning we're alternating between these nice chords. All on the tab, you can check them all out. Let's start with the first two. I'm fretting for the very first one 4 notes. Even though on the tab you're just going to see the top 3 played. The right hand, I kind of glue these guys together. They sit in a sound hole underneath each of the strings to be played, so I can grab them. Thumb on the 5th string. So everything's there, ready to go. Dampening the chord when necessary if we want to control how long we want it to ring. Otherwise it would go. So you want to dampen. So that's the whole beginning sequence. The only thing I'm going to show in this video, because that's the only thing I know. Alright, we'll slowly loop this, I guess, and I can explain what's going on. So one thing you see is we have a bass line that's kind of like, oh sorry, A. Something like that, and then we have the chord snatches in between. Let me just talk a bit about the slap. It's on beats 4, I believe, for the most part. I think in the last little bit we have 2 in the same sequence. So you notice what happened there is, or maybe you didn't, I switched the slapping from the A to the E. Something I kind of do. I consciously slap on the string I'm about to play next. So if I'm going to be on the A, hanging out at A, or if I'm going to be on low E, it's a handy thing to practice. Like to basically slap on the string you're about to play next. So for the first bit, I'm slapping on the 5th string. And in the second part, I lead off the slapping with the low E and then sound it like things, but if you really organize your right hand playing to be over the note you're going to play next, same with these, you will make the playing a lot smoother, a lot easier. Let's go over a bit of weird stuff, and I'll play it all slow again, and we'll talk about some of the weird stuff in the second part. Second part, there's a thing where I'm actually going from playing do all 3 to do and just the top 2. A second here. So it's like this. again from the top, slow, so we can see where that leads in. Oops. And we resolve to the A and start it all over again. When you do that last A chord, that's one of the reasons I fret that E, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Oh, sorry, 2nd fret, 4th string. Because you're right back in here again. Like, so when we resolve that, got that A already there. And you're just going to jam these two on it. So we'll loop it again. I think that's probably the easiest way to learn it. I'm probably doing a bit too much talking. I don't know if I soloed the bass line to that. So part of the challenge of any song like this is putting together that bass line with the maybe one more time slow from the start. Excellent song. It's time for my rant. I did this video because there's tons of videos on YouTube with the word training, teach, or learn how to play a song in the title, and it's just some guy ripping through it at performance speed. No one can learn from that. There's no tabs. That makes it harder. If you're going to do something like that and put that in the title, those particular words, slow it down. Play a nice repeatable loop that the person viewing the thing can actually take from it. Listen to the song more than once before you attempt to teach it to the internet masses. 95% of those vids are so wrong, it's a disservice to the artist that wrote the song. You know, people are murdering them on there, but, you know, thank you for sharing. That's it, my rant. Yeah, do tabs, slow it down in a nice loop so people can learn, explain little intricacies, read your comments. I think that's the reason we do these videos, I think. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. Sorry for the rant.